No, we spent, about a month just hanging out with people and casually doing, life stuff. But don't worry, for our secret weapon awakens. Maybe Medjet's true goal was the friends we made along the way.
Isn't today our deadline for dealing with Medjet? Futaba's still asleep too. This won't be good.
Hey. Same as always. Today's the day Wakaba passed. I do this every year.
There's no way this can be a coincidence, right?
Here, I've got a cup for you too. Futaba reminds me so much of her mother. She's a smart girl. Doesn't just go with the flow either. Wakaba, your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly? That reminds me. You saw me talking to that prosecutor, I mean, that woman in the suit, right? I remember you were real bothered by it. She might come back, so I guess I should tell you about it. That woman was trying to get information on Wakaba's research out of me.
I mean, given everything we found out in the metaverse, that's pretty much what we gathered.
That's what we heard in the palace.
You don't need to know what the research was about. Just know there was some trouble around it. Obviously, Wakaba got dragged into that as well. Now, they ruled her death as suicide. But I've got my doubts.
Doubts? Could she have been killed?
Futaba must have had those doubts all along if her shadow was voicing them.
Supposedly, there were people who wanted to take her research and use it for their own benefit. Don't get me wrong, though. I don't have a lick of evidence. That's why I haven't told Futaba any of this. I don't want to cause her any more trouble.
It sounded like she had suspicions of her own based on what she said in the palace.
And I was about to say literally that, but, yeah. I didn't because I had a feeling Morgana would preempt me.
Still, there's one thing I regret. It was right before Wakaba died. She told me, I think I might die. I brushed it off, thinking it was just a joke. But if I had just taken her seriously...
Yeah, that is not what somebody who is about to kill themselves would say.
That's another reason I took Futaba in. Redemption. She went through such horrible things. Those heartless adults just yelled at the poor girl.
Okay, so all of that was real.
Hey, how do you heal emotional scars?
You probably should ask Maruki about that. He's doing an entire paper on it.
Of course. Sorry. Futaba?
It's cold.
Huh?
You can't sell this.
Never mind that, but how did you get here?
I walked?
You're okay?
Was that bad?
That's not it. I'm just shocked to see you out of the house.
I'm sorry I worried you.
It's all right.
By the way, what's the date today?
It's the 21st.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, that's it. Let's
take care of it now. Come. It's my turn to help out. Medjet. Now how do we cook them? Roger that.
Hey, Futaba. We don't have much time left. Are you sure you could do this?
The kitty talked?
Oh, right, yeah, that happens now that you have a persona.
Is this a dream?
No, it's not, and, yeah, so,
I'm going back to sleep.
No, don't do that, don't do that!
It is not a dream! Get up! Say something!
Right.
Now hurry it up!
I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get cracking.
You're just tapping away over there. Are you sure this will work?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Futaba! I don't think she can hear me. Talk about intense concentration.
You do not disrupt her when she's in the zone.
This place is so messy. I'm surprised she could focus at all. Futaba, you should really clean your room a bit. She's not listening. Oh well. Just waiting around is boring. Let's clean the place up.
Let's put these skills that cleaned up LeBlanc's attic in a few hours to use. Including that dust that we had back then.
Whew. It looks a little better now, don't you think?
Really, really hope we didn't accidentally trip over and disconnect any of those cables while she was working.
Well, Futaba, we're done on our end. Are you finished yet? She can't hear a word I'm saying. Guess we'll just have to keep waiting.
I'm done!
Nice Tetra shirt there.
What's up? Something happened?
This time we were the ones who fell asleep.
It's finished.
Finished? What is?
It's so clean. Why?
We cleaned it. Anyway, is it true? Did you really take care of Medjet?
I handled them, and someone else handled my room. I don't understand, but this is good.
Futaba? Hey, Futaba, what's wrong? She's sleeping. Well, it looks like it's been taken care of. I guess we should get home and sleep too.
So, hopefully Futaba needs a bit less of a rest after this than she did after awakening to her persona. But I'm sure you can see from all those scenes that Futaba is something else. She's great. She's really great. Well, not anymore. Oh, he didn't say for real. I feel like Ryuji hasn't said that in a while. Yes, let's have a party and all watch the news together. That sounds like great fun. I wonder if anyone ever actually does that.
We should be in the clear now, right?
So, we have to stay in today, but we can still do stuff in LeBlanc, which is good. And we can at least go down and check out the TV. I mean, I don't know if, the outdoors themselves will become dangerous due to a hacking attack. I mean, this isn't Mega Man Battle Network. Where apparently the weather is just so terrible that, they need satellites to control it. Unfortunately, no hangouts with Sojiro tonight. So, what are we doing? I'm pretty sure we're just watching a DVD. And the DVD is going to boost guts, so hopefully this gives a pretty decent boost. It's 31.
Hey, hey!
Okay, wait, video games. No, I'm not going to be playing video games right now. We're going to be watching a DVD instead. So yeah, 31.
If you want to live, put that pen to paper.
How can I crush all that in a single
Damn it, you're breaking up. I'll call back later.
So, this is a parody of 24, apparently. I never saw that series, but looking at it, it has kind of a cool gimmick that, like, every, episode, I think every episode is, like, an hour, and the events are actually meant to be unfolding in real time. But I think that's also the show that named the TV trope Trapped by Mountain Lions, which refers to a character getting involved in a subplot that only exists to give that character something to do, that's completely irrelevant to the main plot and is totally filler. But again, they only have the subplot there just so the character has an excuse to have something to do, often because an actor still has a contract with the show and they need to appear. Yeah, in general, I don't think that's a very good way to do plots. But yeah, like, due to contracts, you kind of have to do it sometimes. Oftentimes, I feel like it's better to just leave the character out of the episode than it is to, you know, write them into an episode they're not really supposed to be part of, or they don't really have anything to do in it. Like, for example, you know, Yusuke, say Yusuke, Makoto, and Ann all came to that meeting with Futaba when she was hacking Medjet. I mean, they wouldn't really have much to do other than just say, "Hi, I'm in this scene."
So you're finally up, huh? Don't slack off just because you're on summer vacation.
Oh yeah, we're still on summer vacation. It feels like it's gone on forever, but it's still going.
Yo, you look tired.
We've made ourselves at home.
Yeah, this has pretty much become our home at this point.
Late last night, it was discovered that someone has tampered with the hacker group Medjet's website. The site's main page now displays what is thought to be the mark belonging to the Phantom Thieves. More so, the personal information of a Japanese man, a possible Medjet member, was illegally publicized.
Aren't these the guys people have been up in arms about?
Medjet has yet to issue an official reply.
Also, I feel like the URL of their website has now been changed to medjet.justgotowned.com.
Furthermore, their previously announced cleanse of Japan has remained unimplemented for now. Some speculate that they have taken this series of events seriously and ultimately canceled their plan.
Yeah.
Yes!
What are you all smirking about?
We really shouldn't do this in front of Sojiro. Before, Ryuji was the only problem, and now we're all the problem. I guess something good happened.
Well, stop it. You're gonna drive away all my customers.
After the commercial break, we will be asking guests from various fields about this turn of events.
But there ain't any customers.
Can it? My customers are on summer vacation too.
Okay, that's a great line.
Oh crap, I just realized our break's almost over.
There are still 10 days left.
And we haven't done our summer homework, which means we'll be stuck in these 10 days for the next 8 episodes. I mean, it'd be funny if it actually did amount to 8 videos, but probably won't. But yeah, that... I still don't know why they thought, the Endless 8 arc of the Haruhi anime was a good idea.
I want to go somewhere, but we can't just leave Futaba-chan alone.
Some things still concern me too. Like that research.
Okay, good. You're at least whispering.
Oh, did you just get up?
Good morning.
Yeah, you didn't sleep for 25 days this time!
It seems she's cautious of us.
Hey, why don't we go upstairs?
Oh yes, let's go to the even smaller room. That'll help her.
If any customers come, she'll be even more afraid.
Oh, right, that actually, good point there.
Why don't you go with him, Futaba? Have fun. It's about time my regulars show up anyway, so I don't want you guys loitering around my store.
The fact that there were no damages due to the hacker's actions is but an afterthought. The issue I want to make clear is the attitude of the police, and more importantly, the government.
What do you mean?
Are they doing their best to find an effective countermeasure against these phantom thieves? Is it not the government's duty to create a society where its citizens can live without worry? Unfortunately, the current cabinet is powerless. As such, they should be disbanded.
We should call a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum's leadership.
I believe now is the time for me to risk my political career in hope of making a new reality. A new political system that goes beyond parties or factions. An ideal country of peace and order.
Oh boy, that's, yeah, that's totally gonna work.
This politician seems quite promising.
I have to agree. I hope he can work to ease the anxieties of the elderly.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, that's exactly what he has in his mind. Yeah, sure.
What do you think, boss?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
Sorry, I hate politicians.
So the Phantom Thieves only stole the heart of Futaba Sakura, and Medjet was in turn defeated by her real-world hacking abilities?
And Medjet got owned in the end by a 15-year-old girl. Yep, that's the long and short of it.
This does correlate to the facts as we know them. If he's telling the truth, then Wakaba Ishiki didn't commit suicide. Did a third party target her life with the goal of destroying her research? Wakaba's death was 2 years ago. That also coincides with when the incident started occurring. Does this other metaverse user that Madarame and Kaneshiro mentioned really exist?
Well, I mean, it does seem like they'd be the one with the motive to go after her. I mean, if her research became public, other people would know about the metaverse, and wasn't this person trying to use the metaverse for their own criminal ends?
Earlier, I briefly mentioned about those psychotic breakdown incidents that have alarmed the public. All of a sudden, people will lose consciousness or become violent. A situation as incomprehensible as that can't be explained away as troubled social conditions.
Yeah, that's probably what the government's been saying about it. That's probably as, believable as, oh, it was a gas leak.
I suspect that these cases are all connected to a larger, man-made plot. The method involved always muddled the explication, but your story has virtually confirmed its viability. Although I wouldn't have expected a new criminal to come to light from your testimony. What did your group think of this other metaverse user?
All these very different, but this is what I'd say.
How self-centered of you. The Phantom Thieves tamper with people's hearts without asking consent. How is that different?
Well, I mean, Futaba asked us, but anyway.
Well, no matter how you thought of them, there can be no doubting your resolve. Are those incidents because of you or someone else? Either way, I will get to the bottom of this.
Well, Saya is hot on the trail of whoever the real culprit is. However, is she going to be able to put all the facts together in one night?
Now, let's move on to your next crime.
Or will she get too distracted by the fact that we keep telling her about vending machines?
Kunikazu Okumura. You should know who he is, considering what happened. Your testimony regarding this incident will be serious. I'm sure you understand why. Answer my next question carefully. What did you do to this Okumura?
That will come in due time, because now is the story of...
To think, the cognitive version of a person would transform into such a horrible monster and attack us.
That? No, the story of how Futaba learns to open up.
That means our enemies aren't limited to shadows.
I thought the other people were just victims, like the slaves at the castle or the walking ATMs.
Even though they seem to be alive, they're only part of the backdrop. The environment. In other words, the palace ruler determines the form and strength of their cognitions.
And only someone with very little control over their mind would create a cognition that's actually a threat. Or somebody with a lot of control over their own mind.
I would have loved to ask Futaba's mother how far along she was with her research.
Research, huh? She was looking into that cognitive science stuff, yeah?
If we put together all the information we've gathered up to this point, abuse of cognitive science can lead to death, and it may even relate to the psychotic breakdown incidents.
Remember when Morgana said all the way back when we were dealing with Kamoshida, he said that if we messed up the change of heart process, it could render him brain dead or like even worse? Yeah, who says you can't do that on purpose?
Considering the cognitive aspect, I sense a strong connection between it and the metaverse.
On top of that, the research might have been stolen and used by someone else.
You mean those guys that showed Futaba-chan the fake suicide note?
If that is the case, those people are unforgivable.
Hey, Futaba, is there anything else you can remember? She is quite difficult.
That smell.
Come on, no fair.
Hey, can I snag a bite? Meanie.
Gee.
Why don't we take a short break? I've been thinking.
I just realized we never really asked permission for Futaba to use our bed or anything like that. She just went, oh yep, no, I'm taking this.
Even if Futaba is a genius, could she really crush an international hacker organization that easily?
The one who taunted the Phantom Thieves was a guy in Japan. I knew the Medjet members in Japan weren't anything special, so I wasn't worried.
How do you know that?
Because I'm the founder.
What do you mean? Should we take that literally?
Yep, it was only me at first, back when I was referred to as the Hacker of Justice. But since I stayed anonymous, a bunch of guys from all over the world started using the name.
And those were the ones committing cybercrimes.
It was a hassle to expose all of them, so I just left them be.
So Futaba was the true Medjet, and we were freaking out over some weak-ass dipshits?
Eloquently put, but yeah, they're all copycats, and this is why it makes sense that the whole, not so much organization, because it was originally just one person, that Medjet, that name, came from an internet meme, because of course Futaba would name herself after a meme.
You should have told us from the start, Futaba.
I discarded the Medjet name a while ago. I'm Alibaba now.
Futaba, what do you want to do now? Since you know our secret, we'd like you to join our team.
Okay.
Just like that?
This may even ensure our investigation of mementos goes along smoothly.
Well, I guess.
Well, Futaba's real amazing. She's gonna be a big help for us, huh?
Say, Futaba, how did you find out about us?
Secret.
Where did you learn to hack?
Private.
When did you obtain the nav?
I refuse to answer.
Futaba-chan sure is unique. Still, it'll be a problem if she doesn't open up to us some more.
At the very least, we need to be able to communicate normally with her.
What should we do?
How?
First, we'll need to help her open up to us. If we each spend an entire day with her, maybe she'll get more used to being around us.
I see. We do have the time thanks to summer vacation.
Futaba was like, oh crap, what have I got myself into?
We can begin tomorrow.
Let's go to the beach! There'll be tons of people there. Plus, we got totally dried out in that desert.
That's a great idea! I forgot I hadn't gone to the beach yet.
Excuse me?
I'll come by tomorrow. See you then.
Let me help as well. I don't have anything planned.
Thanks. We can set a schedule with everyone else depending on when they're free.
Yeah, we should probably ask Futaba about the schedule too, by the way.
Okay! Can I really do this?
Because you see, like, think about it this way. From her perspective, we're all the weird people. Yeah, this is gonna be horrible, but, yeah, good luck.
Why me?
Stress is the enemy of beauty, you know.
Again, now, like, I can easily tell why Akechi likes the Face Beautifier gift.
How can I stay calm about this?
I understand how you feel.
So yeah, remember this is earlier, so this is before Saya has interrogated us and found out about the true culprit. So this is angry, no lead Saya.
Thanks to the incident with those hackers, people are calling us incompetent. And on top of all that, the Phantom Thieves are claiming justice is on their side. Don't make me laugh.
Medjet was dealt with by either the Phantom Thieves themselves or some avid supporter. There are no tracks whatsoever, so they must be quite skilled. Either way, the general public recognizes the Phantom Thieves as the subjugating party.
They're gaining support and influence much faster than we could have anticipated.
It is indeed an abnormal situation. I'm beginning to suspect mass manipulation of some kind. It's even possible that a powerful person is behind them, plotting the psychotic breakdowns. If only I had realized sooner.
It's rare to hear you speak in that tone.
For the sake of my justice, I won't forgive them.
And which of the 3 types of justice is that we discussed in your rank 5? Yeah, this is totally the voice of somebody who mass brainwashes the public into liking them. Like let's be honest, if we could, if we had the power to mass brainwash people into liking us, I'm pretty sure Ryuji would have done that already, so, yeah. It was close though. If Futaba had slept for 26 days, would have been in real trouble. And hey, no more of that weird, smiley teeth avatar. It's Futaba herself is in the chat now. Yeah, probably just a false alarm. That's the thing, people see what they want to see, or believe what they want to believe. Persona 4 taught us that. The moment that people just see something that correlates with what they think is really going on, they'll kind of make the connection in their head. Oh, I forgot about this is amazing.
Hey, is this really going to be okay? I'm worried about how things will be from now on.
See, Futaba is really good at snark, in addition to, everything else. It's just, okay, so I thought that I'd talk about, something while I'm going, through, these Futaba scenes, and I'm gonna kind of just, start off like this. There's a lot of people who think that people on the autism spectrum, in particular, like people with Asperger's, don't have a sense of humor. That is extremely wrong. Extremely wrong. And many of them do understand sarcasm, and many of them are quite good at it. Like, you know, I get sarcastic quite often.
Why is he, of all people, getting excited about this?
I mean, if his website gets more hits.
Well, the news really did draw a lot of attention. I can't wait to see what happens.
So yeah, I kind of just, pretty much confirmed that, but yeah. I don't normally like drawing attention to this, but I was diagnosed with Asperger's when I was younger, and I'm being more open about this now because back in the day, like early days of like the 2000s internet, because of a whole bunch of jerks who would just, you know, be assholes and then go, oh, I can't help it, I have autism. Yeah, they kind of gave people on the spectrum a bad name, and suddenly all around the internet, autism just became a byword for stupid or anyone on the internet who was annoying or, yeah. I mean, the fact that certain works that are, like, online that were publicized by people who were quite vocally claimed to be autistic and were considered weird or creepy, they entered the public eye, that also kind of didn't help things. But I think things have got a bit better now on the internet, and I can kind of talk about this a little more now. I'd love to hang out with Soldier tonight, I probably could, but tonight, according to the guide, we're actually doing Star Rank 6. Do I have Star? Let me see. I do, good. I also want to see if Drunk Man's out there, but I thought that during these scenes we talked to Futaba and help her open up, I could give a few anecdotes about some things of what I think about the autism spectrum, and, people are calling Akechi a loser. That makes Ren happy. It's gonna make Ryuji really happy too. But yeah, my thoughts on that, some stories from growing up and how I was kind of treated at school, and by, you know, adults in general and that kind of thing. I just thought that that might be interesting. The reason why I don't like bringing it up, though, is that I personally feel like, it's not that I don't like people knowing with me, but it's more that I... Oh, it's a hot night, sold out. It's like, if people don't know, then they don't really have a reason to treat me any differently to anyone else. That's how I've always kind of seen it. I don't like being treated sort of differently, and I feel like I'm just myself. I'm not really defined by anything. But I'm going to stop this tangent for the time being and talk to this guy, because I haven't done this in a while. Chirp, 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 summer's almost over. Whoa, whoa, my head starts to spin. Why am I always so dizzy this time of year? Yeah, he got hacked. Beep, boop, beep, boop. I'm scared of the internet. You just click maybe one wrong thing, you get a huge bill. Let me guess, he was clicking on links about nude pictures of celebrities, and then, yeah. But okay, we actually have a couple of things to do tonight in addition to seeing, I almost called, Hifumi what's her name. That's probably going to infuriate a lot of people. But yeah, firstly, it's a Monday, not a Sunday. I can talk to Shady Trader Guy. And I keep forgetting about... Okay, when's the next Kichi Georgie pub NPC? I keep forgetting about them. Okay, there's one on the 27th. I think it's one I've already seen, though. Then there's one on the 3rd of September. So, I have to give up Melon Pan. Trade you this old man's fist! You stole the fist off someone who got hit by old man status in Persona 4. Now the old man's fist is yours. So, this melon pan can capture a woman's heart. Crispy on the outside, but light and fluffy on the inside. Thanks, my man. Let's trade again next time, yeah? So, what does the old man's fist do? This better be worth it, because melon pan is amazing. Oh, medium burn. Okay, that's actually pretty decent, because does that actually stack with Makoto's Persona trait? It probably does, although it says raises allies' chances of inflicting burn, freeze, and shock. Yeah, that's something that I need to probably test. Does Gaia Pact work on Makoto herself? Actually, while I'm here, I should probably sell some clothes.
Hey!
Oh, I have nothing. Okay then, I need to restock my sooty clothes supply. So the next thing that we need to do is we need to go to Station Square, because now that summer's almost over, the Summer Mammoth Lottery results are going to be in. So it is random how much you win. Let me just quickly bring this up. Yeah, so you win here either 30,000, 50,000, or 100,000. Any one of these will make you a profit on the 5,000 yen you spent to enter. So which one did I get? 50,000, okay, the middle prize. So that is a profit of 95,000 yen. This one does not get you the easy money achievement though, slash trophy, slash whatever you want to call it, because now I can actually call it an achievement because this game's coming out on all platforms, except you won't get anything on the Switch version. That's why I always thought Thieves Den Awards were designed with the Switch release in mind, because they're in-game achievements. But okay then, is Hifumi texting us? Nope. Alright then, so we have to pay the train fare. So you must pay the penalty. It feels so good to be over 100,000 yen again. Oh, it's a Monday, not Sunday, so they're not taking donations. Not in the mood, huh? Okay. Let me guess, it's the Karen again. Around the Skytree or actually in the Skytree? Oh, actually in the Skytree.
Actually...
Oh no. So, yeah, this sounds like exactly the same kind of tactic that guy was trying to use on Yusuke. Does her mother actually work at a nightclub? But, yeah, it's what a lot of people do now to make people sell. I wonder if actual idols in Japan have had this happen to them. They probably have, given how much they're exploited in basically every single aspect of their lives. I would have thought that your mother would have liked that, saying, yes, now they're gonna milk that tragedy, and my daughter will get all the fame that I mean she deserves. Yeah, I kinda suspect that she's secretly behind that article. So yeah, the whole working hard to support the family thing, this actually reminds me of something. There is apparently a decently high-profile fanfic that ships Hifumi with Ryuji, and that sounds like it doesn't make a lot of sense, but apparently the fic actually manages to make it work. That's kind of nice. Like, I like it when, I mean, I'm normally not really a big fan of, like, what they call rare pairs, because I kind of prefer to ship people who actually interact during the main story, but, I mean, I'm kind of impressed that a fic managed to make that kind of pairing work and seem plausible, and, like, thinking about it, I mean, I can kind of see it. Well, I get the feeling that your mother has a very specific job in mind for you, so maybe don't. Yeah, that's what you gotta do in shogi. You've always gotta think several moves ahead. Already past the halfway point for this Confidant. No new ability at rank 6 though.
Alright.
We haven't even seen that follow-up attack activate yet. Sure, we're up for getting owned. We got owned by Akechi, we're gonna get owned by you now. So, yeah, I guess I should mention this. The next few days, we're going to be spending a lot of time with Futaba, but at night, we will be able to do things as normal. So we still have night Confidant time, as well as any other nighttime activity time that we want.
Until next time.
Oh yeah, we also have a phone conversation with Hifumi. I was kind of about to end the video there, but then I was like, oh wait, this happens. I mean, that's great, but apparently you gotta deny this. Yeah, I kind of wonder what Hifumi's relationship is with the, like, church in a way, because again, like, that unused rosary just kind of makes me wonder. I saw one person, I don't know who to quote for this, but I did see one person in the comments section a while ago who was actually wondering if, like, Mary Magdalene could have been her persona if she was a phantom thief, and I guess that could kind of work. But anyway, tomorrow it's time for more time with Futaba. Or time inside our own head in prison, because yeah, I forgot about this one.
Our master would like a word with you. Stand up straight and listen closely, inmate.
Please don't tell him that you've been taking us out to silly locations in the real world.
It seems you freed the heart of a frenzied girl and saved her from her haunted past.
That's a bit of a weird way to describe it, but I'm pretty sure he's kind of referring to Wrath there.
Another step has been taken to rehabilitation. You are progressing quite nicely.
Our master bestows words of praise upon you. You'd better feel honored.
By the by, more curious information has found its way to your ears. A scientist's research. It seems that world may secretly be known after all.
Secretly be known is a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it?
Furthermore, that very research has been stolen and is now used by those with malicious intent. I wonder how this will change the approach you take toward your rehabilitation.
Yeah, because before we were just going after bad people to reform society, but now we might be tied up in something big.
Allow me to grant you a new power, worthy of your current self. Though you have my aid, be sure not to let your guard down, otherwise you may get swept off your feet.
Okay, so what do we get this time? Actually, wait, no new power.
Alright.
You lied to us! Why?
We shall meet again in the near future.
Time to go, inmate.
Did that get, like, changed in Royal or something? Maybe the new power is just, oh, you get slightly more experience on full personas now.